Hi, my name is Tim, and I'll be showing you how I set up an analog and digital system on the same layout. This layout consists of two separate track loops, as you can see. This is a model of the German countryside. All of my models are imported from Germany, but they all work the same as American versus German. They all take electricity same way. So this is the stand that I made. It pretty much holds everything I need it to and more. It has two big large drawers. It really turned out really great. This is the two switches that I've used to actually switch back and forth from digital and analog. As you see right now, they're all both in the up position, which these have three different positions. They have the up position is an on, the middle is off, and then down is an on also. So these are both in the off position now. Now let me show you how this works and how crucial it is to have it set up this way. Because if you have an analog and digital system running at the same time, you're bound to fry something. Either your locomotive or your equipment. And either one, they're very expensive, so we don't want to do that. So this switch is a special switch. It's called a double pull, double throw. A double pull means that it has two posts so it can make a full circuit instead of cutting off one half of the circuit. And double throw means that when you switch this switch from all the way to the down position, it cuts off one circuit completely. And that is crucial because you have to have, there has to be no electricity coming from the other source while you're running another source. In this case, it's AC and DC. So you can't have those intermix, or they'll just, they'll just fry everything. So I just have the electrical tape around here as an insulator around the ends just in case, which they're all crimped. So I'll show you that the bottom two right here are to my digital system. They go right to the digital box. The top two go right to the analog box, which that is the analog transformer. And the two in the middle is the track. So put my switch back in, which these are heavy-duty switches, and I suggest that you use heavy-duty switches, because if you don't, you'll fry your switch and you'll fry your equipment too. You don't want to do that. So these are appliance-grade switches, or boat or marine, whatever you can get, as long as they're heavy-duty. They're not very expensive, maybe a couple bucks a piece. So anyway, and the way they're hooked up on the back, and they're pretty much always the exact opposite with your switching. So if you have your digital system connected to the bottom two, your switch is up for digital. And since I have two separate loops, I'm going to do digital on both sides. And then I'm going to get my equipment, which it's already plugged in and ready to go. This is a Trix Mobile Station number 2. It's the newest one out. It's just an awesome system. And I have everything all set up to go, so all I have to do is just hit the stop button to unstop it, and it'll go. This is a train with sound. So there goes inside the tube, the tunnel, more like it. And then here comes the other guy. Alright. I'm going to slow this one down and just stop it completely. And then the other side, I'm just going to hit the stop button. Alright, I completely stopped it. And it's very crucial for you to stop your whole system before you take it off or, do something to it. It's always good not to have any, pull the power from everything before you do whatever business you want to do. So, now that was all controlled digitally. So, now I'm going to go back to my switches, switch it all the way down to my analog, and I am controlling it with a Tech 4 MRC 280 model rectifier. Great model rectifier. If you ever get one, this is the one to get. You don't have to get the dual like I do because I have 2 separate tracks, but they do have a single one, and for $100, can't beat that. So now I'm gonna run this one analog, which there's gonna be no sound because analog is just boring like that. And there's my other one. And I'm running it with these. And you see there's no interruption or anything. There you go. And now that is it. That's how I hooked up my analog and digital system. If you have any questions or anything, please write me a note at the bottom, and I'll check it periodically. And maybe I could send you a diagram of how this all works. Which it's extremely simple. Once you get it down, it's all about the switches. So, anyway, thanks for watching, and hopefully someone actually watches this.